So I'd like to begin by asking a very simple question. Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? I don't think so. I'm here today with a message of hope for all Americans with your vote in this election. Can you imagine 7 days? We will end inflation, we will stop the invasion of criminals coming into our country, and we will bring back the American dream. We're going to bring it back, we're going to bring it back. We've had the greatest, look, up in the little tiny corners of this big place, we've had the greatest rallies in the history of the world, not just this country. There's never been. I mean, we filled up Madison Square Garden last night. We could have filled it up 10 times. If you looked outside, you saw all the way back to the Hudson River. She's grossly incompetent. She's more incompetent than Biden, and I didn't think that was possible. Next Tuesday, you have to stand up and you have to tell Kamala Harris that you've had a terrible, terrible run, that you've hurt our country very badly. You've let murderers into our country and drug dealers. You've let human traffickers in. You've let terrorists into our country. You've accepted people from mental institutions and from jails. You've accepted some of the worst criminals in the world into our country. You're going to say, please say it, sir. I say, I will. Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here. Be nice. Be nice. You know, they used to say that with Hillary, and I'd always go, relax, take it easy. We're going to win. We're going to win, Brandon. We're going to win. Just please relax. They would do it every time I'd mention her name. They'd scream, lock her up, lock her up. And then the fake news. That's a lot of fake news. That's a lot, Bruce, isn't it, huh? It's a lot of fakers back there. But no, you know that's true. I'd say, easy, we're going to win, we're going to win. Then we won. And then they really win when they said, lock her up, lock her up, lock her up. They screamed, I'd say, easy, easy, we won. We're going to have unity. I could have locked her up, but I didn't want to lock her up. She's the wife of the President of the United States previously, and she was Secretary of State. I said, that would be so terrible for our country. And then they try and do it to me. You know, she's not a nice person. Does anybody know that she is not a nice person? In case you had any ideas. Did you see she used the F word the other day? She thought she was talking without a camera on. She used the F word. Did you see that? Oh, it's terrible. If that ever happened to me, it would have been front page headlines. Oh, boy, oh, boy. No, they got her using the wrong word, camera. And we're closer to World War III than we've ever been. We've never been so close, and we're going to be closer yet, because we have people that don't know what they're doing unless we win. But even then, you have a period of time before January 20th, and we're going to win this thing. We got to win this thing, and if we don't win it, we're not going to have a country. It's not going to be good. But I hear, everything from what I hear is it's not only going to be a victory, it's going to be a big, fat, beautiful victory. And that's what we need. And we're going to bring Elon in. Anybody can land a rocket the way he landed that sucker. You got to be, it's like a 20-story building, right? That thing's coming in. I'm talking to somebody. I said, hold it. A very important person. I said, hold it. Boom. That was the last I spoke to him. Coming down. I said, oh, it's going to crash. It's going to crash into the gantry. I said, oh. And then those engines kicked in, and the fire and the flame starts pouring out of the left side and starts pushing it over. And it comes down, and those big, beautiful arms hugged it. Like you hugged your child. See? So he doesn't need to be a secretary. He doesn't want to be secretary. He wants to be a man that can cut costs, have you live even better. You're not going to be affected. But I think he said $2 trillion. And nobody would do it better than him, and he's going to do it very responsibly, and we have to, it's amazing that, you know, he just wants the country. That's why he endorsed me very strongly. Elon Musk, the guy is incredible. And he endorsed me so, and you know where he is right now? He's campaigning in Pennsylvania. He's been doing it since he landed that crazy rocket ship. Right? And we'll also pass the Trump Reciprocal Trade Act, meaning if China or any other country is charging us 100 or 200% tariff or tax, then we will charge them 100 or 200% tariff or tax in return. In other words, it's an eye for an eye. And when that happens, everything will just go away. And I will never apologize for defending America. I will protect our workers. I will protect our jobs. I will protect our borders. I will protect our families. You know, my people ask me, please don't say that, sir. It sounds so horrible. What was it? I said, I'm going to protect the women in this country. They said, oh, please, sir, don't say that. Don't say that.